Hello, welcome to another Crossroads / Buffalo Exchange haul. For those of y'all who are new to this YouTube channel, you haven't been following along the past, I guess, couple months, I'm changing my business model, or I have changed my business model, where I source primarily at buy-sell trade stores. So Crossroads and Buffalo Exchange are buy-sell trade stores that are chains, and they exist throughout the country, not everywhere, but in a lot of major cities. And they exist here in Portland, Oregon, where I live. And so I go to the Goodwill outlet, find things that they will like, that I don't personally want to sell because those things probably wouldn't sell for too much. I take them there, and then I purchase things that will hopefully sell fast for a higher sales price. So I went to Crossroads and I went to Buffalo Exchange. I took the same stuff to each one. Well, actually, at Buffalo Exchange, I added a few more things because I went the next day. At Crossroads, they accepted 6 pieces for $79.25 in trade-in credit. And then at Buffalo Exchange, they accepted 17 pieces, including, 3 I added that I didn't take to Crossroads, for $194.75 in trade-in credit. So once again, even though I went there second to Buffalo Exchange, they took a lot more things there, and I was able to buy a bunch more things there. However, I will say this time around, I actually found a lot more at Crossroads. Buffalo Exchange was a little bit harder to find things to buy, and I might end up returning a couple of things, or exchanging, because you just can return for credit. I am really excited and happy about the things that I did purchase, and I need to get them listed quickly because they are expensive. So unfortunately, I did buy some things at Crossroads that just, my cost of goods is still going to be really high just because they didn't take in a whole bunch of stuff, but that's okay. It's still low enough where I think I'll make a good return on it. Okay, so let's start with the stuff I got at Crossroads. The first is this Veronica Beard new with tags puffer coat. It's this puffer coat with this blazer underneath, which I think is really cute. I did check comps. I think this should sell for at least $150. It better, because I did pay up for it. But it being new with tag, it's a good size. It's a size 6. You know, they were charging $85 with 3% surcharge, so $87.55. And with my trade-in credit, it brought it down to $62.30. So I kind of subsidized my purchase, but it definitely didn't, make it free by any means. It's still a pretty expensive investment, so I need to get it listed quickly and hopefully get a good return on that. If it did sell for $150, I think that would still be a good return. This is one of my favorite brands to sell right now, and has been for a while, but it just continues to be in its Mother. This is the Mother Superior tag. I did look up comps on this particular style. It's a size 26. It's a distressed light wash jean in excellent condition, and I spent, they had it listed for $28, and so I spent $20.52 to acquire this pair of jeans, and I'm hoping it will sell for around $100. That's usually my goal when going into these buy-sell trade stores, is to source items that are going to sell for around $100. However, as you'll see later in the haul, when I went into Buffalo Exchange, I did pick up some things that are definitely not going to sell for that much, but I also wanted to pick up things that I thought would give me a quick return. It would sell reliably. This is a new Bolo brand to me. I've never sold this before, but after checking comps on both Poshmark and eBay, I decided to pick it up and give it a go. Also because it is new with tag. The brand is Engineered Garments. Have you guys ever heard of this brand or sold it before? This is, I believe, a men's jacket. It's the Bedford jacket. The only downside is it's a size small, but even checking for size small on eBay, it still seemed to perform well. They have this that had it marked at 65, so $66.95 with that surcharge, and so I spent $47.64 on it. I'm kind of like, do I take it back, or I think I'm just going to go ahead and list it and I think it should sell for about 120, and that's a pretty good return. I mean, but ideally I would have gotten more in trade-in, which was what I was expecting, and would have been able to get that for cheaper. Around $30 would have been better, but it's okay. And then the last couple pieces I got, and this is kind of, I probably should really check comps better before I get this listed, but I was really excited to see this hanging up on the wall. It's a set. It's a Todd Snyder men's set. And this is the jacket. It's this really cute houndstooth, size large, which is a great size. It's new with tag. The jacket retailed for $248, and the pants, oh, the pants are a size small, so I'm definitely gonna have to list them separately. The pants retailed for $228. Maybe I return the pants. I mean, I hate to break up the set, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'll have to really check comps a little bit better. I did quickly check comps on the jacket, and the jacket seems to perform well. I was really excited to see those. I also kind of wanted to focus on new with tag items, just because when it's new with tag, it does, you know, have a better ASP. But if I can get these listed really quickly, then potentially they could be purchased for the holidays. So we'll see. I need to make sure that they're worth selling. But the jacket itself, I think, should sell for at least over $100, if not, you know, $150 in that ballpark. And then the pants I need to check. And I was going to potentially list them as a set, but now I'll definitely list them separately. Okay, so moving on. Oh, and so I spent, what, the pants were $23.82 with my converted cost of goods, and the jacket was $27.48. So pretty good pickup for a new with tag. So there are just a few brands that I really get hyper focused on finding when I'm in these buy sell trade stores. They're brands that have a higher ASP, but also are in high demand by a lot of people, which there are only like a few brands that fit into that category. There are a bunch of bolo brands that certain styles will sell really quickly, but then, like, for the most part, it's a pretty niche bolo brand that's going to take longer to sell. But for the brands that have a higher ASP, big pool of potential customers, going to have a quick sell-through rate, those are the brands I'm really thinking about. And one of those brands that definitely comes to mind is Cezanne. And I pick up almost everything Cezanne that I come across at the buy sell trade store. This first pickup is the first thing I found at Buffalo Exchange, is a pair of jeans. Jeans is probably the worst performing category by Cezanne, but it still sells, at least in my experience, quickly. It's just probably going to sell in the $60 to $80 range, which is fine. But I spent, they're $42, so I spent $23.67, which is still pretty high. But because it's Cezanne, I'm willing to pick it up because I just feel very secure in knowing that it will sell. And then I picked up this pair of a Goldie jeans. This is another brand that kind of fits that category. This is the 90s pinch waist jean. I probably need to check comps on this particular wash and size. It's a size 32, which I think is a good size for that brand, but I spent $22.54 on those, so it'd definitely be worth making sure. That was a good pickup. I tried to check comps as much as I can in the store, and I forced myself to do it and put a lot of things back because of it. But, you know, some things I just need to be able to make quick decisions, or else I'll never get out of there. I, again, found another pair of Cezanne pants. These are really cute, hot pink pleated pants. I'm really excited about these. Wide leg. I think these should do really well. I did pay up for them. I spent $25.36. They had them listed at $45. So I feel that was probably my favorite pickup from this entire haul, those pants from the Buffalo Exchange purchase. These I think I picked up for me. They're in like new condition. They're not new. At least they don't have tags. But they are Beyond Yoga, which is like one of my favorite brands, like athleisure brands to wear. And they're a flare pant. I could sell these, and I think I would get a really good quick return on them. So maybe I'll try them on. If I don't like them, I'll just do that. because they only had them marked at 16. So they're size small. So I only spent $9.02 on them. So I think that was worth it. But I did want to focus on athletic wear going into January, because like I mentioned in my video about what I'm doing in order to combat slow sales, I do want to source thinking ahead. I always want to do that though. So with that in mind, I picked up 3 new tag Lululemon pieces as well, because while they're not probably going to sell for $100, I do believe they're going to sell reliably in that $50 to $75 range. So first is this pair of Align leggings. They are 25 inch, so they're kind of a crop, but they do have the side pocket, and they did retail for $128. They are new at tag, so I didn't check comps on this particular color and style, but they're size 8, and they're really pretty, like hunter green color. So feel good about that. And then I picked up 2 of this style, the Dance Studio Jogger. One is a size 12 in black and retailed for $98. It's probably older style. And one is a size 8 in green that retailed for $118. So I've sold this in pre-owned condition before, and it sold really fast. So when I found it in, yeah, they are a little actual, one is a jogger kind of cropped length, and one is a full length with, it is also a jogger, but it's got a slightly different ankle. So I think both of those, again, will sell in the $50 to $80 range. And then I picked up 2, this is like one of the fastest selling brands right now, Voari pair of leggings. I thought these were really cute joggers, orange and then this mauve color. However, they're both size small. However, this one I think I might return because the drawstring kind of seam right there has come undone, so it doesn't look good. So I think I'm going to return that because, okay, let me go over how much I spent on all this stuff. The Lululemon, so the Align leggings I got for $15.78, which is good. And then the black ones I got for $14.09. And then the green ones I got for $14.65. So I think all of those were new at tag Lululemon, worth picking up. Hopefully should sell really quickly. And then the Voari I got for $12.40 each. So those were good pickups. This was my most excited find. However, after hanging it up, I realized it has been altered, and I don't think I can undo the alteration without damaging it. And so I think I am definitely going to return it. This was a new at tag Cezanne dress. Really pretty velvet wrap dress. I love this color. However, someone decided to alter it in the shoulder. And so this shoulder seam has an alteration all the way down on both sides. And I guess underneath too. I guess the sleeves were just too big for someone. I don't know. But instead of returning it, they just decided to alter it and never wear it. So I don't think I'm going to be able to sell it very easily, and so I think I am going to definitely return that one and exchange it for something else, because I also spent, it was $45, so I spent $25.36. So yeah, I'll definitely be returning that. And then I did check comps on this. This was 25% off. This is a really good Anthropologie brand to know. Or it's not an Anthropologie brand actually, but it's this brand that's sold primarily at Anthropologie, and that's Cashel. And this I thought was a really good wedding piece. It's this pleated jumpsuit, wide leg, and it was, yeah, again, on sale for 25% off. It's got the waist tie, it's a size 8, which is a good size, and it's in excellent condition. So I do actually think that will sell for $80 to $100, so I was really happy about that. And then with the idea of athletic wear being front of mind, I decided to go ahead and pick up this Athleta jumpsuit. It's a size 14, which is a good size. It's really cute, wide leg, got the cargo pocket on the side. I didn't check comps on this particular style. When I've sold Athleta jumpsuits in the past, they do really well. But I did kind of pay up for it. I mean, I paid $14.09, which I would definitely spend, like, for instance, $14.99 at Goodwill on something like that. So I should probably check comps, make sure it's a good pickup, but I think it should do well, especially going into January. And then my last pickup was another Bolo brand that is brand new to me. I've never sold this before, and it is, I have to even look at it, Bondi Born. I had to look this up when I was in the store, and comps on this brand looked really, really good. I didn't look up this particular style, but I did look up black maxi dresses, and should sell for over $100. It's got this high neck with the tie, and it's got a V-neck back, and it's a maxi length, and I spent $22.54 on that. So I think that's an exciting pickup. I'm excited to get that listed. It's a pickup that's a little bit more of a risk. I've never sold that brand before, but after checking comps, I decided to go ahead and see how it does. So I'm excited to take a chance and hopefully make a good return on that one. But that was my haul. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite piece was. Are there any pieces that you would have passed on? I really, like I keep saying, I really need to get this stuff listed ASAP. I do feel like my strategy is paying off. I'm excited to honestly get this rack cleared off, to get everything listed, and so that I can just focus on a few items every week that are really high quality items. That's my goal. So I really am enjoying sourcing this way. I'm really enjoying this new business model, and hopefully I can keep growing with it. So, all right. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love y'all. Bye.